Unlimited Ammo here, back for more Divinity, and we are continuing to investigate the murder of Counselor Jake. We had a little detour through the well and into some undead, which didn't work out very well. We got out of there eventually. Yeah, find Arius. Tell him to talk to Arius. Enough there.
Be the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good
Map.
stuff.
Red and orange, yellow and green.
Map.
The finest veggies Sightseal's ever seen.
There he is. Arius. Arius and Aru.
Come on, you chickens.
Let's go. Let's go that way. Dun, 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 dun. Waypoint.
Now where is my pepper? Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, there it is.
A mobile kitchen. Let me steal the mobile kitchen. No, don't steal the Legionnaire stuff. Headquarters should be over here. Right.
Greetings. These stores are for our Legion troop.
Step aside, Maniac's gonna turn me into a meat pie. Well, I guess our witch can talk to chickens. Sure, she'll say the chicken is right. Pardon him, what a silly notion. Such a lovely day calls for nicely cooked chicken. Cleric until he said. Bet you'd make an even tastier roast than that chicken. Look at that cute little beak. Can you really condemn that face to a cleaver? Plenty of tasty dishes can be made without meat, with equal nutritional value. Set them free. Yeah, I guess our witch is a vegan. Yeah. Who knows what this chef might do if we don't give him that chicken? Maybe he'll carve us up instead. The chef makes something especially tasty, maybe he'll give us a nibble for helping him out. The chicken belongs to the chef, sending it free to be the equivalent of theft. Oh yes. Alright, let's see who wins, the vegan or the meteor. Oh, of course the cleric one's good. Alright, well let him kill a chicken. No, my next two grace will be hacked in half. Bok bok bok. Did chicken. That was close, thanks for catching Fidgety Jack here. Guess she got nervous when I mentioned drumsticks. Let's add the bird then, our troops are mighty hungry. Alright, we'll just grab the chicken. Sweet. Thanks for the chicken. What's in here? The stores. These meat stores. No one down. There's no one down here. We're just gonna. Witch might just ransack the place. Vegan and everything. Oh no, there's no one around. Just pigs and. Is that a picture of that is a painting of a pig. We're totally taking that. Now our painting of a pig. Taking all roasted pork. Which doesn't care, it's an act of terror. Just established that she's vegan, so she's gonna act like it. Take all the meats. She's gonna free these pigs. Run, pigs, run! You know how people say you're a good provider when you bring home the bacon? Yeah, you should knock that up.
Goodbye. Yes.
Give me makala, I'm in luck, fa la la. Seems like the pigs have nothing interesting to say.
Goodbye.
Well, we opened the cage for you, it's up to you now to do something with that. But is it illegal to go up the stairs? Is that what you're trying to tell me? See you later. And also now we have food to feed
These
those
stores are for our Legion troops.
potentially starving
Riverlong's
dogs.
finest work up mighty fine appetite serving the seven.
Where's the headquarters? Should be over here. Right, I read the map correctly? Oh, this looks like it. Pretty sure this is it.
Those boots
Open the
are as
door.
a bridge troll.
Ding.
It's a shining recruit.
Should be Arius' room. Oh, here we go.
Greetings.
What have we here then? A so-called source hunter, eh? Ha! Look. Do what you must in Sicile, but don't make waves, and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs, you hear? I have enough on my mind running expeditions in the hostile territory. Let's discuss Jake's murder. Gods above, some politician snuffs it out and everyone's in an uproar. Ridiculous. I told that wizard brat of Aru not to bother, but he just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians to see a pigeon poop and think sorcery's afoot. Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop, understand? I'm in command of this town, not Mayor Cecil, not Aru, and definitely not some hotshot source hunter. So investigate just Jake's death if you feel so inclined. Report back to me the moment you discover something out of the ordinary. Scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Now off with you. In regards to the wife, Esmeralda is Jake's wife, a widow. Everyone in town down to the crabs on the beach is convinced she killed him. Now the girl has a reputation of being a flirt. There's that. But that doesn't suffice as evidence, would you say? Or do you source hunters rely on hearsay alone, perhaps? That certainly would explain some of the cock-ups you lot have made in the past. What, you're going to stand there and claim with a straight face your order never wrongly tortured and executed anyone? Hardly. But I won't stand for such nonsense. If you bring evidence before me, I'll evaluate it with perfect objectivity. Legion relies on reason, not idle superstition. On the corpse. So you've come to report a dead sheep, a heap of mutton that sailed into view upon you robbing the grave of a counselor. Lovely. Well, don't just stand there gawking like guppies. Hire yourself to Roberts, the mortician. If anyone buried a sheep, it was him. What about the Legion? Legion's none of your concern. Expeditions? Various men looking for the source of the undead. Volunteers. Walking dead in spawnless numbers. Each and every one of them miserable buggers. The Fountain of the Dead. Too long we've been on defensive. Time for action. Even if it claims more Legion lives. Souls of steel to a man, my soldiers. They fight by the lighthouse. They fight by the burial mounds, and they fight by the old church. Gods grant that they find the rotten root from these scuffling monsters. We'll just ask about each of these things, so we get our journal updated. These probably be quest markers. Local haunted, so we have a haunted lighthouse. Archaeological funeral grounds. Old church. So it used to lead to sorcery. Okay. Ask some additional questions. Aru tells me he suspects a sect might be at work around Cecile. Yes, and he also spends all his time in the guise of a cat licking God knows which body parts. Sects, sorcerers, he'll be seeing flying carpets next. Alright. Mention a pact you made with your legionnaires. So I did, the pact of volunteers. Not a single of my men and women wants to remain in Cecile, and frankly I can't blame them, which is why I personally signed their transfer orders the moment they make it back from a mission behind enemy lines. Chances of survival during these sorties are about 1 in 10, you see, and that is the reason I don't simply order my legionnaires to go on expeditions any longer. Every soldier can volunteer. If they are successful, they bought themselves a boat ride home. Interesting way of going about things. I'll see you later. We have now permission to go to the crime scene. There's some unguarded chests right here, so we're totally just going to take a peek. Study of Aru. He has a lot of things. That's a cat.
Greetings.
The cat is Aru, of course. Source Hunter, welcome to my most humble atelier. No need to look so flabbergasted, as it is I, Aru, in my other, rather preferred guise. He's a trans-species wizard. Now that the cat is out of the bag, what can I do for you? Tell me a bit more about yourself, Aru. I don't really care, actually. Certainly, what would you like to know? So you can take the guise of a cat and convert over to human form, something like that, yes. Polymorphing has always been a hobby of mine. I use it quite often. Does it surprise you that I favor my feline figure? Ha, no it does many. Then again, haven't you experienced how far certain boundaries are pushed back when you tread upon the realm of instinct? Given articulate speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inextricably innate. It's handy to speak in more than meows, no question. Opposable thumbs, I couldn't brew potions to make machines without them, this I freely admit. But to be out in the night, stalk on silent halls, and hunt with only the moon as your witness, can possibly imagine the thrill. Is it dangerous to polymorph? That'll never happen. Granted, a witch could make the polymorph permanent. She'd enchant me in my cat guise. I'll just have to be careful around witches, won't I? I am in fact a witch. I'm my own wizard, you know, and I don't tend to become anyone's familiar. Can I, like, make you a familiar? What are you? I'm a wizard guardian. You know what, Aru? I don't care.
Bye.
Goodbye, Aru. Meow meow. Oh, you're looking at yourself, gross. What are you doing? Don't seem to have much interest in here. Probably something, right? Another weird pig painting. Recipe book. Yeah. Regular book. Other than that, nothing particularly we want. We will just take our leave. See you later, Aru. Guarded chest. Big harmless little peek around the Legionnaire stores. We are, in fact, Source Hunters. This is the prison. I already know there's nothing down here. Moving on. We need to find the mortician. Talk to him about why he buried a pig.
Recruits, that was sloppier than
Don't do that. That's the wrong button.
Again.
Map button. Map is M, of course. Mortician. South. Esmeralda. Tavern. No idea where the mortician is. Let's go south. See what's down here.
Sorry, sir.
There's also that nonsense with that love enchanted orc that we overheard when we first came into town. I think that's over in this direction as well. Over there to see what's going on. What's going on with that guy? Why I enchanted a female orc to love him. How maybe break the spell or something, see what happens. Nothing in here, there's a band home, is a bum?
Greetings.
Bum. Coin or two, no sweet, coin or two. Take gold piece. God, he likes us better now, tell me about yourself. Happy man, I did lose all. Ever greater satisfaction, that which I already enjoyed in my folly, I sought the counsel of those notorious watchers statues on the western cliffs. Their guidance ruined any small fortune I might have had, but certainly granted me humility. Tell me more of these statues. Heard they're not to be trusted, that they gave fools advice to fools to stop them, but somehow I believed that I were the exception. They told me that I would find fame and renown if I renounced my worldly possessions, all of my worldly possessions, and became a great figure of piety and humility. Fire, the most thorough cleanser, was my method. But as my house burned in front of me, I felt no elevation, no piety, only the sudden weight of my own idiocy upon my very soul.
Bye.
Well, we learned that there are some watchstones that what? Look, I'm not one to stuff my nose where it ain't invited. But whose harebrained idea was it to install a wizard to fight dark magic in Sicily? May as well invite a shark to protect minnows. Knowing how his kind thrive on sticking their fat fingers in the natural order, it surprised me about as much as a sack of potatoes to find out Haru himself is a sorcerer. Plays somewhat like a madman's workshop, doesn't it? Keep a close eye on our friend here. Judge Aru a villain merely for being a wizard, such chauvinism has no place in a party. That totally sounds like something our witch would say. And then he says, "Well, keen eye, Nor is right that we ought to record all magical beings with suspicion until we ferret out true minions of Sicily." Well, as a cleric's here to keep an eye on our witch, so I'm gonna throw that down. The way I see it, magical being, a wizard friend, is most likely to become familiar with source. I suppose all of them can't have it done at once. Keep my guard about this Aru character, but you needn't worry about my doing wrong by him. Okay, good. Conversation's over.
Can you spare a coin?
Cedric. To the mayor. He's over here talking to yourself. Now, Sissel's the mayor? Who?
Greetings.
Sit, stay a while, right in front, I'll excite you, I'll delight you, I'll beguile you, I'll besmile you, I'm Cedric the Sensational, I'm playing to an empty audience. Don't pity me. Just a few years ago I was all singing, all dancing, all sensational darling of the town. People came far and wide just to witness my amazing act. When Reginald came, he brought some fantastic prop with him. Have you seen it? Talking head. I never expected a silly gimmick like that to be my main competition. Tell me about Reginald. Seems even my usually choosy audience has been taken in by that hack's little gizmo. I'm a man of skill, sleight of hand, feats of wit, and pure entertainment. This curio is ruining what used to be an art. And even though there's no crowd to speak of, old Reggie still has at least one fan calling bravo and hee-haw. Sure as the sun sets, that one devotee attracts 5 more, and those 5 more, all curious about the commotion. I don't know how he inspires such loyalty with less talent contained between his hat and his boots than I have in my crusty handkerchief.
Bye.
I was hoping I could recruit him. Sounds like a rogue, and I could use a roguish member.
So ardently did he crave
This must be his
creamy
competition,
blues
Reginald.
and gory reds that he ordered a
This
contest
is
across
audience.
his realm.
See if we can investigate what's really going on here.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Bravo.
Today,
This
I think,
here is the
Reginald, what's going on
the
here?
great
illusion.
Sigurd
You're dancing
and his
dugongs, you nearly
rainbow
startled me out of my
war
boots.
machines.
Got my attention, comrade. Dora, I need you to leave the party for the present. What does that mean? Oh, I'm talking to Medora, not the guy. He moved. Okay, that's why I was so confused.
Greetings.
Reggie, you there, take a seat, prepared to laugh your head off, cry your eyes out, and teeter on the edge of your seat with an original tale from Stefan the Talking Severed Head. How about Cedric? Ah, yes, I know that talentless bull. He was here entertaining the troops before I was brought in. I'm sure the hack simply bored his audience to tears until he cried for a replacement. Enter Reginald the Illusionist. We need our boys in red happy, relaxed, and ready to fight, not wasting the energies cringing at a fool with a depressed rabbit in a borrowed hat. Tell me about your head. That's right, talking head. He doesn't just talk. He'll weave you a yarn so fantastic, you'll be begging to hear just one more and just one more. It's quite a story how I found him, too. Let's hear the story. I obtained this curio by some rather sensational means. You see, I was diving in search of a rare medicinal sea herb. I volunteered at the local children's apothecary on weekends, in the shallows around Cecile's own Black Cove, and I spotted something amazing. The chest belonging to the fabled Captain Firebird, the most prolific pirate of the days of old. Though the chest was stuck fast, I summoned a soul of great strength and pried it free from the ancient rock. I had the treasure of a lifetime in my very hands, but then, slurp gulp, I was swallowed by an ordinary kraken that seems to appear from nowhere. In the hubbub, I lost hold of my prize and watched it sink to the bottom of the beast's cavernous belly. Still, I feared only for a moment that it was all futile. Before my mind's eye swam the faces of the many war widows and leprotic orphans who would be lost without my charitable support, and I knew I had to live. Grabbing fast the hilt of a cutlass that floated by at just that moment, I summoned all my strength to slash a great gash in the creature's gut. Freeing myself from my would-be tomb, I swam as quickly as I could, first to the surface and then to the shore. As there along the rocky beach, I tripped over this talking head. Strange, isn't it? Why are you lying to me about your stupid head? I want to tip you money.
Bye.
Cool. I just grabbed that
Talking
head.
head.
Fantastic.
What
Bravo.
dark sorcery is this?
Let's find out. Excuse me, would you not touching that?
Bye. Bravo. Yeah. Today, I
Thank
think
you.
a king. The great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elias, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst for color.
Okay, thank you. So I can get behind the stage, try to steal it from behind. Hey, his chest is open to the public, apparently. Any bothers?
Fantastic.
Nothing in here, apparently.
Ha! Fantastic! Bravo! Bravo!
There's some sort of... probably some sort of puzzle or something here we can figure out. This magic head, Reginald's
ardently did he crave creamy
Reginald's ability to make it talk. And it's obviously lies, it's obviously a false story of how he found it. We still need to find... Still need to find this... Oh, it's a sheep. Talk to the sheep. Sheep, do you know anything about anything going on here? Think black sheep are weird? Try were sheep. Okay, you have nothing. So I don't know what this is. Let's find out. Let's read this. House of Healing. You already have a cleric. Maybe you'll have some things for sale, or you'll. There you are.
Those men hardly sound long for the...
The one will reduce the quantity of skull dust by a percentage or 2. Stability can be increased by 3-fold in right conditions. Oh, a source hunter, imagine that! Quite a bit more petite than the last of your kind I encountered, aren't you? Yes, by nearly 20 centimeters of tibia and half the circumference of the biceps brachii, as my memory serves. But no matter, no matter. Even if it couldn't spare its hardiest specimen, I'm sure they'll order some individual to next highest probability of success. You know anything about the murder? Counselor, a terrible loss. Though we were hardly more than acquaintances, I knew him to be a devoted civil servant. From what I can tell, it seems to be a simple case of jealousy turned violent. The affairs of his wife's Esmeralda were hardly a secret, you know. Going about yourself, I'm more than surprised you. Perhaps I can jog your memory. One I who... Okay, you're just bragging about your nonsense. You just mentioned his apprentice. Swore to limp in high she has by grace of God. Yeah. I don't mean to imply the girl is wholly without talents. No, she certainly possesses a critical eye and exacting manner when it comes to making difficult medical decisions. I do expect she'll be quite a successful healer in her own right when the time comes. She is learning from the best, after all. Yes, that's how referring to the secretive use of revolutionary healing method, hardly approaching the hinterlands of her understanding. She's in the other room as we speak. Oh, she can probably join the party. Manner and quackery I can hardly stand to allow in my house of healing. She's procured a stone supposedly capable of preternatural feats of healing. But I know neither the source of the stone's power nor the nature of this gem itself. She comes to have gotten relic from a little northern town, Silver Glen by name. The abbot there blessed it with power to heal. A lot of rubbish I say, but these blasted undead haunting the travel routes, I can hardly march up to Silver Glen to learn about the truth myself. Let's see if we can buy anything good from him. Tactical Retreat Skill Book. Expert marksman, that's something we can't use. Geomancer spell. Divine Light. We need that. We already have that for Cleric. Magical Poison Dart, more Geomancy. And some scrolls. Remove Petrification, probably be a good scroll to keep on us for emergencies. So an air elemental would be cool. Wildfire. Just haste. Got a new weapon. We have a some weapon inventory, right? You know which we can sell our. We have a little bit extra junk here. So that's 9 to 23. That's 1435. These are different levels. Item level 3. Don't know why that's. I'm level 3 and we are level 3. I don't know why we're giving a penalty. Alright, that should be fine. Get some ingredients, some weapons here. Like decent. Not decent equipment, our equipment's bad, it's not magical at all, but. Cloth hats. Add some leadership would be nice. Intelligence +1. Less armor. Which one's supposed to be getting hit? How much does it cost? Not that much. Speed +1 would be nice too. Just deck out our witch. +1 leadership, +1 leadership, and extra hearing. Make her more perceptive. Sure, we'll take that too. It's a lot of money though. I don't know if we can actually. Which one of these is most expensive? 480. Actually, we don't actually need that hat. We don't need that bonus leadership. And I don't know what any ingredients do, so let's hold on to them for emergencies. Throw some money at this. Thank you. See you later.
A mysterious healing stone. Interesting indeed.
Nothing
Bonus
sets
speed.
me on edge like inexplicable magic.
Bonus intelligence. Which is a little stronger. And sell this junk. Thank you. Who is making noises? Oh, it's the
So,
apprentice trying to heal these guys.
Someone soothing a
Excuse me, this is a private sick room. Who in the name of the seven do you think you are barging in here? Now I say right this instance. Oh, tell me about yourself. I'm sorry, it's this task. I'm just feel my very being is unraveling its most tenuous seams. I'm an apprentice of the healing arts, healing, but this decision feels like precisely the opposite. I have but one healing stone, you see, 2 direly wounded men who need it. I've been racking my brain trying to figure out the best method to settle this grave situation, but perhaps it's better off in the hands of an esteemed source hunter. Surely you are more accustomed to weighing life and death than I. Oh, I have to decide which one lives and dies? I have a nice little moral conundrum here. Tell me more about the patients. So our patients are Boris and Stephen. Talk about Boris, one of the brave few willing to traverse the trade routes plagued by the undead. A young man, but excellent in matters of business before he fell victim to an orcish club in the north. Thankfully for him, a cattle trader found him, nearly did, but not quite so. Brought him here straight away. So Boris is a brave businessman, traveling the routes, and got ambushed by orcs. Stefan. Quite the venerable staple of Sicil, Stephen, and recently blessed with his 3rd grandchild. He was leading a crew of builders when a stray beam stuck him in the temple, only a few days shy of his last day of work before retirement. No less. Nearly everyone in Sicil with grinning Stephen, and as you can imagine, he's quite dear to his family. About your healing stone. It's a curious relic indeed. It got from a kindly abbot, Locke, by the name in the northern town of Silverglen. He is of certain faith, the Immaculates they call themselves, that espouses belief that certain stones can heal wounded flesh. I myself was nothing if not skeptical of his claims, but something happened as he handed me the stone. A small cut my finger instantly healed, leaving no trace of the wound. Needless to say, I was astounded. Strange, the stone is only good for a single use at a time before it reverts to a useless and inert state. It takes time to regain its magical properties, and I guard it cautiously. To make a decision on who lives, I thank you a million times for your help. Who you decide should receive the healing stone. Or his life has just begun. We can't cut it short now. He should receive the stone. Or Stephen should receive the stone. We know full well the difficulty of growing up without a family. I think I agree. Boris is. Stephen's had a long, full life. He's about to retire. And it's an unfortunate accident, but Boris, young man, he has something to show. Let's give him another chance. I believe the cleric would agree. Boris young and deserves a chance at life. Boris it is. Got pragmatism. Blow to stone. I'm glad we saved one man, but my heart breaks for the other. Rip Stephen.
Oh, I know it's here somewhere.
Oh, thanks for
I
saving.
hardly want to ruin
Oh,
this particular
thank
batch
you.
of party elixir. Just wormwood.
Let me get some experience for that. Hopefully we'll level up soon. Oh, we all died. Okay, what? Been struck by lightning and passed out, and now we're moving. And teleport us to a very long loading screen. What's the effect? Oh, we ended up here off of that. By the quill that lasts a billion words, what's this? What are you doing here, where the very stars come to die? Who are you and where have you come from? We are source hunters from the realm of Rivellon. Are you indeed? Let me tell you, hunters of the source, that you have strayed far, far from home, far in space and far in time. How, I wonder? All we did was approach a strange stone. It shone with blinding light and rolled us away. Stone, you say? Could it be? Could I have been right all along? This stone, what was it? Was it bright and beauteous as a diamond, but did it glow softly deep down its heart as if a soul dwelt within? I'd say that's an accurate description. Starstone it must be. For centuries it slept, this bounty of the heavens, but now it is waking and has brought its awakeners here. Continue. All is dark and all is still, as it always has been and always would be. So I thought, so I feared, but then the runes around me began to shimmer, shine, and dance like a fair-winged fairies roused from slumber. Starstone, could it be the key after all, and you its wielder? Things of light to unlock things of darkness, lead us into realms of forbidden, where salvation may yet be found. It'd be great if you it makes sense. Oh, I've been making sense all along, my friend, though I didn't even see it. See? See? That is what you must do. Approach the looking lens and behold, if you dare, the darkness before which even the cosmic shadows flee in terror.
You know, I think that imp may be quite mad.
Then we better appease him and have a look through the looking lens.
Well, we found ourselves thrust through time and space into this mysterious area. For that, we'll have to wait for next episode. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time. Subscribe for more.